전부 다 인디비dual meeting Things like that can see something connected to that visible appearance.
Structurally, it fits God's providence too. But because of the human fall, there has been deviation from that.
한번에 몇 대가? 이제 이틀까지 오지, 이틀까지 6년 7년 하는 과정 그때는 자기를 앞에 놓고 신앙을 마칩니다. 왜 한국 나라를 봐서 인사들은 이래서 그런 것이 120년간에 전부 다 날짜를 맞고 연달해서 한국은 일본을 넘겨줬어. 어제는 다.
There has been prophecies about Korean history and the Korea's future, even 120 years ago, 200 years ago. Every step of the prophecies came true. Like the time Korea became colony of Japan and the Korean War and so forth. Because Korea was chosen by God to prepare until true parents come and make the fatherland. There is one particular book of prophecy, 격암유로, which was published, written 400 years ago, 460 years ago actually, told clearly that Korean Peninsula would be divided into half, and that would be the point of fight among Russia, America, Great Britain, and Russia. Fighting place. That time there was no America, no Russia whatsoever. But 460 years ago, that prophecy already came, and it came true during the Korean War. So without knowing that kind of prophecies, we may say, "Oh, America was there to deal with it. Russia was there too." Messiah longing thought that became kind of the leading post of the Korean people. Christianity, Christian culture has been for 2,000 years, but now that's going to be, the bear fruit. But he was not a the Christian when he gave these prophecies. Well, of course, it's a revelation from God. 460 years ago in Korea, there was no Christianity whatsoever. But he came up with this prophecy. The book was written that time. Now that everything comes true now. That book says the Lord of Second would come to Korea. And the book says the Lord of Second would come and bring young, bright people from all over the world and marry them, race, culture, and things like that. But during the Korean War, American soldiers came and Russian soldiers came, and all these so-called Korean Yangban noble families were kind of destroyed, and no more tradition. Yeah, even if one traditional, the vertically God-centered family, then that tradition goes on.
어렸을 때부터 하나님 얘기하는 나왔다니.
Father has been matching hundreds of millions of people, but it isn't just a random practice. Even when Father was at a young age, like 8, 9 years old, he did. He matched people.
자기 어머니 아버지는 선생님 결혼을 다 알았는데.
So that's why now the young people, second generation kids, they rather see true parents matching them than their own parents.
사람을 못 해요. Every day, 뭐 완전히 사탄이 그러니까 마음이 알아.
So your mind knows, your original mind knows everything. Until the age of 60, you have hope through your original mind to be connected to God.
이것을 로마서 보내는 세계에 남북과 지난주에 남북과 동쪽에 대해서 수준을 때 예수님이 북부하는 방향 틀리나?
So just like magnet again, we should have a clear distinction between N and S. So we have to follow the right direction, even after the age of 16. So you should talk to your friends and your colleagues and say, oh, my mind is following just that direction. Why don't you come with me and check it out? That's the way you lead your friends to the movement and give them the opportunity to learn the truth. Oppositions from your school and your nation and your neighbors, your families. That's why it's not easy. But if, suppose your school teachers and your school and nation welcome it, we can restore your country immediately. After age 12, in other words, after you graduate from the elementary school, you should follow that original mind's direction among your friends to begin with. Because you know who is your good friend. Your mind tells you, then go after them. It's like a plus and minus. You become friends and you multiply again. From even the fourth grader, even at the age of fourth grader level, you can find either and the magnet N or S plus and minus, and that's the way you can connect them, also multiply. Even if your parents oppose you, if there is the N and S plus and minus combined together, go for the right direction, nobody can separate them. Your parents, your family members may oppose you and scold you by encouraging you go out and do dating with your boyfriends and your girlfriends. But you shouldn't do that. It's like a Satan's temptation. Because think about Adam and Eve. They committed human fall under the tree. It was like a dating. After high school, people become accustomed to date. After the age of 14, usually the girls start menstruation. Monthly period comes to them. That's the crossing point that we have to overcome. Father knows that well. Father gives order. So many women, millions in the world, they were thinking about marrying Father spiritually. Wealthy women,
어머니 아버지 해가지고
Beautiful woman.
서울머리도 오다 그러면 아주 그래서 반대를 내버려둔 거야.
Many came to father, came to father to see if they can marry father. But father, instead of opposing them, left them alone to come out of their shell all by themselves.
선생님 가문도 놀라운 가문이야. 어머니가 시골 때
Father's family is a very
세 사람
precious family.
전부 다 먹고 살수
When father's mother married father's father, in other words, came to father's house to marry father's father, she brought 3 servants, her own personal servants from her home.
돈도 가지고
Lots of money and land. Along with. So enough wealth came with her to father's family when she came. Have you heard about it? So noble family. So therefore, must be wondering. Must have been wondering what kind of children would be produced through that kind of marriage. Father had 6 elder sisters and 2 brothers. So number 8 together. It's like a 6 warriors in God's providence represented. Century number 7. So all the women have to be educated and brought them into the kingdom of heaven together. So rather than the boys and men, the women and girls like father.
전 세계 다른 이상적 남편을 아담에서
Because all the women and descendants of fallen ancestry, the men are in the position of archangel, so you want to go after Adam, original Adam. That is kind of natural his tendency.
자기 부모도 너 부모도
Your parents somehow, your ancestors. Adam, second Adam, Jesus. And true parents were chased out. So that's why all women are in the position to find the ideal spouse, ideal husband. That's why once you, with the original mind, once you meet true father, you are like embracing the new spring season. Your mind, your heart is blossoming.
Springtime on the earth at that time, woman's mind opened. 12살만 되면 80세 해봐야지. 전부 다 70년간 그 여자들은 전부 다 잃어버릴 때는 전부 다 재림주가 이삭 어릴 때 쌍둥이로 자라가지고 전부 다 동생의 자리에서 오빠 추모해가지고 영원한 왕의 골반에 올라가야 그것이 여자인데 그럴 수 있는 재림주 그 중심이 여자라는 모든 작은 것들 다 마음에서부터 꿈에서부터 그려온답니다.
From your mind, even from the stage of the fetus in the mother's womb, you have been longing, it's in your blood, longing the ideal spouse, ideal Adam, ideal husband. That's why even as a girl, as a young woman, as even grandma, all different levels of women, they long for father type, ideal husband, original. If the country, Korea, had been restored fully back to God, then Father would have set up such a system that all the good men, good-looking men, and good people, put them in the position of younger brother or father, and bring all the beautiful women from the world and match them, marry them. To create a new race, heavenly race.
그때가 바로 그때야.
That kind of time is here now.
선생님 와가지고 한참
His father came and
그러니까
initiated.
여자들은 처음으로 어렸을 때부터 애들은 처음부터 다 학교 가면 자기 짝을 찾아가잖아. 여자가 약하면 남자.
That's why women have tendency, even at a young age, when you go to school, you always want to have a mate, like a classmate.
전부 다 이상적 남사 폼이 제일
So always, without knowing, you are longing for ideal man.
70, 80, 80, 70, 50, 12살부터
So from at the age of 12,
7천년간 전부 다 여자분 저
age of 70, 80,
선생님한테 집에서 말이야 할머니
representing 7,000 years, 8,000,
어머니
grandma, mother, elder sister.
전부 다 7, 8사람, 10사람이 있더라도 전부 다 할머니, 할아버지가 자기 며느리한테 아이고 털들 가자.
Even if you have 10 family members in your family, grandma down, all the way to grandchildren, if grandma says, let's go to Unification Church, then they would follow.
털이가 없는 단체가 아니야.
Unification Church is not a place where you practice precepts whatsoever.
참된 예수님에 되고
This is where we teach everybody to become true husband, the true wife, true children, and the true parents, and eventually, build a true nation out of it.
그래가지고 결혼한 너들이 장사를 먹을 때너 오빠는 주인의 사탄세계 산산까지 이것이죠.
After you go through the blessing and build a happy family, the people who used to oppose your engagement with Unification Church would envy you because you will have a beautiful children. Your children will be much superior to those secular world. So they may say, wow, Unification Church of Women, they went through this exchange marriage, but then I didn't pay attention to it, but now they live much better life than we are, and their children are much better than ours. That's the way they will say it. Even though they are opposed in the past. Once they see you producing 3 children through this international marriage, interracial marriage, even though your parents-in-law, your parents opposed you in the past, when they see your children, in other words, when they see their grandchildren so beautiful and so good, and they will welcome you too. They will be so happy. They will call their grandchildren to begin with and deal with their grandchildren. And whatever is there, good food and good things, they will always want to give it to their grandchildren. In other words, your children. That's the way your family becomes restored. Eventually, the entire family will be restored that way. The expansion of that kind of process is the restoration of the world and the humanity. Do you understand? Do you like father? True father? That's the problem. That's why father used to be labeled as grandmother thief, grandma thief, and mother thief, and daughter thief. They think father took all different types of women away. Like Mr. Juice, President Juice's mother-in-law used to be that way. With heavy persecution and opposition, she always came to see father. Because of this vertical connection. You see, Satan always uses a very tricky way many times beautiful women came to seduce father. But do you think father
Она всегда таким образом.
went with it? No.
Очень часто молодые красивые девушки.
Because father knew immediately when somebody comes with that kind of intention, immediately father sees that. So
여기 세월나게 지금 얼마나 사람 영국 가면 영국
К
여러분
отношению чувствуешь, с чем к нему люди приходят. И сразу же обращается,
in the beginning, when father started pioneering in the Western world, when he went to England and Germany and other countries, there was always women like that. So some people label the father as that. Oh, Reverend Moon has 80 concubines in 100 countries and all sorts of crazy stories.
선생님은 선육도 안 벌어지고 사랑을 내가 아들 딸는 것이 잘 사랑하는 사람 나가지고 선생님한테 배우니까.
So some people insist, oh, I am Reverend Moon's stepson, and things like that. Father never knew anything about it, but then they claim that way. That's crazy.
어머니 목사가 이 산도 못 봐도 이게 내 말이야 내가 봐도 수신이
When father first received the true mother through marriage, and some women came to attack mother and say that, get out of my room, this is my room prepared by the spirit world for many years. And that kind of crazy phenomena has been around. So father somehow evacuated mother for 3-4 years because the father saw immediate danger that mother might have been poisoned, food poisoning and things like that. The father sent her away to somebody else's house for 3 years. So even father's mother-in-law couldn't enter mother's room through the front door because father didn't allow her to come and go. So the old women around the father that time, grandma type of prayer ladies, they saw the reality. Some people sold everything and prepared enough money to serve father and make father's life very comfortable, but father didn't care because father had to deal with vertical connection. Money, fame, power didn't matter to him. Father had to secure a true family. No such a man in the world you find. So third generation level women, like grandma and mother level and daughter level, those 3 level of women from one family tried to serve father too. Some people attempted to kidnap father to make father as her own. But if father had gone with them, then entire providence, God's providence would have been destroyed again, just like at the time of Adam and Eve. All kind of stories. Some people accused father by saying that, oh, Reverend Moon kidnapped, take some young women and then sell them for money. Satan played all kind of tricks. Even some people came forward and said, I am the witness of Reverend Moon kissing my daughter and all this stuff in the past. So that's the way the Christian community was destroyed. The foundation was lost. Think about those people, young people out there, whether they are Christian or whatsoever, they go with the free sex lifestyle.
가정 바탕.
Where is the real Christianity, the spirit of Christianity now? You find? That's why this extreme selfish individualism is rampant.
서로
Russian Orthodox, even Greek Orthodox. The communism was added to that, and they sent spies, female spies, to destroy the UC movement. In San Francisco in the 1970s, when beautiful woman came as a spy, nobody knew, but father immediately saw that in her. Then at the end, finally she confessed that she was sent there as a spy and ran away. That's why there are many occasions that the members in the communistic regime in the past, many of them were led by the spirit world. Please hear Reverend Dr. Kwak's story about one particular instance in the Bulgaria, our missionary experience.
하나님 고선생님이 들어오면서 살려주게 배에서 했던 말입니다. 너들도 그래. 이 서로는 전부 다 이제 구해줘야 돼. 에? 서로는 할 게 없어. 이건 수천감이야, 수천. 고산 중에 듣는 말이야. 수천감이야. 저기는 피를 봐서는 안 돼. 참부모 같은 게. 어느 와서 각각한테 오는 이게 여기서부터 달라지나?
아닙니다. 오늘 이제 닥터 월씨가 이제 모스크바라고
말이야. 여기서 키우고
우린 다 우크라이나 가고
거기서 좀 내려가지.
아니면 또 이쪽 왔다 갔다
아니요. 저기 날짜는 변경하는 예. 날짜 그대로 있습니다.
앞으로 남쪽을 내려가야
네, 오늘 우크라이나.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
As you know, the father
Как вы знаете,
concerned about the under Iron Curtains as a regime of Soviet Empire until 1990, as a CIS power is so strong, as you remember, and also actually no religious freedom. The father's concern to all population of the world since 1950s. Father prays a lot for people who under Soviet regime, including whole CIS country, including Europe. So mainly China under communist regime and Soviet and also Eastern Europe country. No one yeah. So father especially educated the special mission to missionary of communist regime. Centering on certain location, educate, train, and send. Also, all our earlier missionary in communist regime is underground activities, completely no freedom. So several is already murdered. the one of special example is Bulgaria missionary. This missionary educated special mission and then kitted and sent by headquarters Jew parent, and then he reached to Bulgaria. There's no freedom and then no freely approach to ordinary person, because if secret police or some that regime recognize you see missionary and then have to go to jail and so always their way is praying and so sensitively, so waiting some spiritual direction. Sometimes dream, and sometimes some is artistic knowledge, or sometimes certain special sense. One day he got special inspiration. Oh, you should go certain school, so one university, college. So strong like feeling. So he ran and reached to school. Until that moment, his direction is only one direction. But just entered the school gate, and then he comes, what should I do next? What should I do? Where I go? And then just he entered the gate of college, and then his mind is like warming, and then mind pointed one room, first floor. So, of course, he went there. They entered, but unfortunately, empty room. So he's a little disappointed, and then looking. The other opposite side another small door. So he entered the door and then reached to another side and opened the door. There is connected with like a half stairs step. So he come down, and then another room he found. So open door. So he found that the room is like artist room. Was drawing. It's a campus and just that kind of student, many materials there, without any audio. Big room, but no one, he can see no one. Many kind of equipment there. So he's carefully and looking this way, and then a little more entered. And then the other side, one sister, so brightly and with a warm face, and then come front of him, and then greet he smiled because he never met her, but her gesture is not first relationship. Anyhow, she so kindly, warmly greeted him, so he asked him, "Do you know me?" And then her response is like this. He cried and listened. Actually, 3 years ago, since 3 years ago, she got a special dream. So occasionally, she saw one young brother's faith. 3 years continued. So she completely remembered faith. So she found that faith. by
everything.
probably
Yeah,
good ancestors.
Yeah.
So in the dream,
3 года
directed
назад
her ancestor.
он
You must meet this person, this
3
young
года
person,
назад ей приснился
because this young person
предки сказали, что ты
has
должен
your
вот этого
life
человека,
source. He
потому
should
что
guide
этот
your
человек
life,
скажет
your
тебе,
eternal
ради
life.
чего ты живешь,
So clear direction.
и поэтому
Only not only one time,
это очень
continually,
направление было
so
очень
she
важно,
remember
чтобы
so
помнить.
clear.
И поэтому, когда
And
она
then
встретила
how her
бывшего
feeling.
миссионера, она
3 years
знала
continue
лицо
directed
этого
by
человека во сне.
the spiritual world,
Поэтому
but she now, this is
она
not dream,
очень рада, что
realize.
она встретила, и сейчас
So
она
she is
знала,
so
что это сон,
excited and greedy.
что это по-настоящему сон.
Actually, please you remember it's important things. Actually,
Хочу
3
помнить
years,
самое важное.
not yet quite this missionaries, special, before joining special training, couple months ago already. Yeah. The meaning is, even Father before pitied him, Heavenly Father already made a plan. Yeah. This guy Father will choose
Уже
special missionary, underground missionary for Bulgaria.
что Небесный Отец
But before Father choosing this
до того,
person,
как Отец выбрал
Heavenly
этого
Father
человека,
prepared
он в ту страну.
Bulgarian system
И
for
там они
Bulgarian
жили,
mission. Can you
Небесный Отец
imagine?
уже дал вдохновение, откровение,
How Heavenly
чтобы
Father in the
Господь
spiritual
благословил
world
этого человека.
so amazingly
Удивительно,
work.
как Небесный Отец работает через
Anyhow.
духовный мир.
This sister is daughter of police department chief, national chief.
Эта сестра была
So
шефом
through that
национального департамента в столице.
day, since that day, Bulgarians, our mission activities
И поэтому с этого дня
amazingly
в Болгарии
made
мы
certain
можем свободно
foundation.
проводить
Because winter
разную
time
деятельность.
she used
Потому что именно с этого
her
времени
father's summertime, what is resort house,
Villa.
our secret training center.
поэтому
And the summertime we use her father's winter resort house training center.
потому что
So actually,
летом мы используем
Bulgaria
зимний,
first
домик
foundations
ее
by
отца,
her
чтобы
with
проводить
this,
там свои тренировки,
this
чтобы воспитывать.
mission.
А летом
It's
а
one,
зимой использовали летний
only
домик ее
one
отца, чтобы
of
дальше обучать
special example
направлять их.
how
Вот поэтому
Heavenly
это
Father
был
is a
особенный
living God
пример того,
and
как
working
Небесный Отец
any
ведет людей
place which
и направляет
certain
проведение
foundation is there.
закладывая
So
определенные
please,
основания.
your country is now freedom, and also even you join now EU,
Ваши
so
страны
completely freedom. So
абсолютно
your elders,
присоединились.
they made the foundations such so miserable and difficult circumstances over.
그런 역사가 많이
So current Unification Church Foundation is not by effort of visible or some our members' hard work or effort. More than, far more than the spiritual world, the system and the guidance. Do you understand?
Yes.
You understand? Did you understand?
Yes, Father.
I didn't know. You know it more than me. So I can clearly realize so that it's dead on all course of life and love. 오늘 같은 와이야 이거 노래 하나.
Father's the singing song. Maybe some of you know 무전.
Yeah, you have to learn the Korean, many Korean songs. Otherwise, they're huge.
Вы должны выучить очень много корейских песен.
Need Korean songs.
В будущем они очень понадобятся.
Teaching the Korean songs. Oh, they don't understand. Wow, and thank you for that. I think that you will be so. So they will be Korean songs. You understand?
Понимаете?
It's one of father's favorite song.
Это одна из любимых
No.
구름 노을 오는 울고 넘는 저 산에 그 옛날 내가 설든 고향이 섞을만 지금은 어느 누가 살고 있는지 지금은 어느 누가 살고 있는지 산골짜기엔 물이 마르고 기름지 온전옥다 잡초에 묻혀있네 새들도 집을 찾는 저 산에 그 옛날 내가 살던 고향이 섞은만 지금은 어느 누가 살고 있는지 지금은 어느 누가 살고 있는지 바다에는 해는 떠 있고 어부들 노래 소리 뭐든지 오래일세
사연하라. 그럼 노래는 시간이 없어.
Yeah, no time, so we'll sing.
Времени нет, поэтому
I will sing Danny Boy. There you go.
я спою песню Дэнни.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer is gone and all the leaves are falling. It's you, must go and I must hide. But coming back when summer's in the meadow, oh, when the valley's hushed and wide with snow. Yes, I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I'll love you national Messiah, Reverend
정동설이
동석정. 예.
정동설이 하는 분들가
옛날에 조동석
있었지.
산노래 두둥실 흘러가는 서구름아 너는 알리라 내 마음을 나그네 떠나갈 길을 찬란한 젊은 꿈을 피우기 위해 떠도는 놈이라지만 내 마음 별과 같이 저 하늘 별이 되어 영원히 빛나리 강바람에 두둥실 길을 잃은 저 구름아 너는 알리라 내 갈 길을 나그네 떠나갈 길을 찬란한 젊은 꿈을 피우기 위해 떠도는 놈이라지만 내 마음 별과 같이 저 하늘 별이 되어 영원히 빛나리.
저가 나오라. 저가 옛날에 뚱뚱 하나 너나 대한
그 일본 선교장.
일본 선에서
네.
일본 선에서 저쪽 저 얼굴 저쪽 들어 이 다른 쪽 가.
내가
안에 그 여자 오늘
only your wife, assistant, your wife.
그
모고시, Mrs. 모고시.
Mrs. Migushi.
인도네시아
예, 일본 여자.
남자는
모스크바
남자는 몇 사람
남자는 저기 MFT
어디 사람
일본 사람. 예.
생각해봐.
Prepare a Swiss song. Ich bin der Schacher Seppeli, im ganzen Land bekannt. Bin früher ein flostes Spürschli gsi, oh jetzt noch ganz. Bin zufrieden, wenn ich Nacht im Strom am Tag mis Hund auch kam. Und wenn der Herrgott Gesundheit schenkt, es ist alles, was bricht, ja, ja. Es geht auf der Welt garartig ziehen. Ich hab's schon manchmal gesehen, dass Leute wegen dem verpflichteten Geld einander die Schüle wehen. Wie schön könnte doch hier unten sein, der Vogel auf dem Bäum. Er singt und schaut dies Ländli an, die Schweiz ist doch ein Träum. Sie ist manchmal heute ein reicher Mann, doch morgen ist es leider so. Er stirbt, aus muss sein Leben Geld ja als je unterlassen. Man trägt ihn auf ein Kehlenhof, grad neben ärmsten Mann. Jeder muss als Gleichort hin, es ist sicher wahr, ja, ja.
One, two, three. Yeah. Allow me. Now,
Drums.
I don't know. No, 둘이 나와. stand up. No, before front. You. No. front. 아니. No. 둘이 하나. 네, 가.
Lai tevi sargam palīdz Dievs, vairāk neviena, ko pielūk nav, vairāk neviena šai naktī nav, kas varētu mūs pievienot. Lai tevi sargam palīdz Dievs, jātur par draugiem mūs visus savus. Vairāk neviena šai naktī nav, jo tas ar maz ir arī daudz. Piedod un zini, kā piedod Tavs, debes paverās tev. Piedod un zini, tu esi labs, mieru darīni sev. Piedod tev. Vairāk nekā man ko atdot nav, vairāk neviena šai naktī nav, mana balss ar šūks nesī. Vien manu sirdī da pieder tev, vairāk nekā man kodot nav, vairāk neviena šai naktī nav, kā mana sirds miera mīl. Piedot un zini, kā piedot sāps, debes paverās tev. Piedot un zini, tu esi labs, mieru dāvini sev, mieru dāvini sev.
Russian song. Кружит земля, как в детстве карусель, а над землей кружат ветра потерь. Ветра потерь, разлук, обид и зла, им нет числа, им нет числа, сквозят из всех щелей. Сердца людей срывает дверь с петель, круша надежды и внушая страх. Кружат ветра, кружат ветра, сотни лет, и день, и ночь вращается карусель земля. Сотни лет все ветры возвращаются на круги своя. Но есть на свете ветер